Hello guys, we are playing some Minecraft today, and I have some interesting stuff going on. My YouTube channel has just passed 100 subscribers, so woohoo! Yeah! I am not very well prepared for any kind of celebration, but let's set off a firework. Whee! One firework, that's all you get. Yeah, I know 100 is not a really big number as far as, you know, Minecraft LPs go, but hey, I'm happy with it. I talked about this in a previous video. The raw numbers don't really matter that much to me, but the more the merrier. So yeah. Anyway, so there are a few things I want to try out here. After last episode, I remembered vaguely hearing about a way to fly faster with the gravity chest plate. Now let's see if I can. Oh, right, got to turn it on first. See if I can figure out how to do it. I think you hold control. Oh yeah, that's moving faster. Okay, control released, press control. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's probably faster than the quantum suit leggings. Let's just look at the mini-map and see if we can tell a difference. Yeah, that's definitely faster in the air, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's much faster. Okay, so that's a quick way to get around as long as we have charge in our thing. Cool. Okay. So we can go even faster with that. Now, how does it compare to the quantum leggings on ice, I wonder? Because I have this passage set up to get to my desert apiaries, so I'm just watching the mini-map. This is not a very scientific test, but... Oh, come on. Looks about the same, I think. On ice, actually... I feel like the leggings are actually slightly faster on ice. Okay, so sprinting along ice maybe still slightly faster than flying with control held. Okay. Well, in any case, we can't put ice everywhere, so that'll be a good way to get around when we want to fly somewhere. But we don't have any particular destination in mind today because we're doing stuff around the house. So, haha, I have been playing with the simulator for nuclear reactors. I have not fully decided on a design for mine yet. It's sort of a whole mini game in itself. That it's kind of unfortunate that it can't be easily shown. Oh wow, where's my lava? Let's go. I think my world anchor in the Nether is off. Let's go turn that on so that we can get some more pumped in here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, figuring out how to do nuclear power with the simulator, or planner, I guess it's called. I'll link it in the description in case you don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's a whole mini game in itself, and it's kind of just puzzling out the layout of your that's off. The layout of your nuclear reactor. I forgot this wasn't a jetpack. Go up, please. There we go. Oh. Hey, I went out real quick. Now hang on, I gotta try this. Took almost no damage and am not on fire anymore after coming out of there. That's interesting. Okay, I need to remember this is not a jetpack and I have to turn it on and off and double tap to fly, but apparently it's not such a big deal if we forget about that and fall in lava. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to see, yeah, you can see it, okay, there we go. That's how you do it. You can see it pumping out lava here. I just want to see it do it real quick because it goes pretty fast with that energy cell on it, but I can't see it. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Ooh, that is nice and speedy. Now I think some of this mess over here, oh yeah, hold control. Yep. I think some of this mess over here is probably, well, not this part. Wait. No, I'm confused. Okay, so it's pumped out some. Anyway, let's not mess with lava flows. That's just wasting time. So we have that on so we can get lava back at our base. Anyway, yeah, we want to talk about nuclear reactor stuff. So yeah, I feel like I repeated myself a bunch of times. Yes, played with the planner, came up, played with the view designs, learned more about how some components work. Basically, I want to try today. I want to try experimenting with a few things. Just learn a few more mechanics of the nuclear reactor. I would like to, one thing I'd definitely like to do is get some more reactor chambers in there so I have more space to work because, so here, like this, You get 3 columns. Each reactor chamber you add, I think, adds 1 more column. So let's build some of those. I'm seriously used to having a jetpack. You know what? Until we want to do something with that, I'm gonna wear my jetpack. Just because I'm not used to the chest plate, and it's kind of overpowered, so it's more fun sometimes to have the jetpack on. But anyway, I wanted to look at reactor chamber. Since we can make copper, then this shouldn't be quite so much of a problem. I think, let's see, do I have enough spare dense copper plate? I want to make 6 of these, so I need 24, 4 times 6. Yeah, that's 24. I want to make 24 of the, want to make 6 of these, so let's see if I have enough spare copper plates for that. I do, just enough. Okay, and machine blocks. Oh, yes, something else I wanted to try. So I have some refined iron in here that I haven't pulled out yet. I want to see if this gives you experience. I'm going to right-click first. Yes, it does. And if I shift-click, it does not. Okay, so same problem as the iron furnace. Okay, so electric furnace does give you experience if you not shift-click. Powered furnace? Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay. So that's the difference between those two. So you can get experience from an electric furnace if you don't shift-click, just like the iron furnace. Okay, that's fine. We might do some Thaumcraft stuff this episode. I'd really like to build some of the devices we've researched but not really looked at. I'd like to see if an arcane bellows will speed up these things, or an iron furnace, or if it only works on normal stone furnaces, or what. But anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yes, we were building some reactor chambers. So we need 6... machine blocks, and we do this. So I need my wrench, which is probably not quite fully charged. Nuclear reactor requires a lot of charge to pick up. I assume because I assume the reason it requires so much wrench charge to pick up is because it once you pick it up, it probably dissipates all of its heat, because I don't think it would keep that as metadata as the item. So picking it up would be a quick way to stop it from melting down or whatever. But let's pick this up. I didn't use as much wrench charge as I thought. Maybe it depends on how much heat is in the reactor. But anyway, if we just put... Hello? Oh, okay. So it's going to be a pain about this. Put that there, then put this here. Oh, no! Yeah, okay. Recharge a wrench. We'll try that again. Yeah, so what we want to do is put those reactor chambers... Oh, that charges quick. Put those reactor chambers all around the reactor. And if you get 6 of them like that, it gives you the maximum amount of inventory space. Let's make sure we actually place this correctly now. Okay, so there's our reactor. Here is... There we go, that's better. So if I right-click with this, it won't access the reactor. It'll just place the block. Okay, now I should be able to interact with these, and yes, okay, so this is all the inventory space we have to work with. Well, not sort of inventory. Anyway, which means the wire, wire is connected. Okay, so now I'm not sure if an MFSU, yes, I am sure. An MFSU will what are those? Those are petroleum generators. Okay, so the petroleum generators are there. They go into the MFSU. That line continues up. Yeah, an MFSU will explode if given more than 512 EU per packet. I haven't really talked that much about what an EU packet is, and I don't think I'm going to. But it's some technical industrial craft stuff. But basically, we need to make sure that this nuclear reactor doesn't generate more than 512 EU per tick. Or if it does... that we use an HV transformer? Yeah, it'd be an HV transformer to split it up into multiple packets so that the MFSUs could accept its input. But playing around in the reactor planner, it'd be extremely hard to get a design that wouldn't just melt down immediately, that put out more than 512 EU per tick. Yeah, these things feel like they need a bit of a buff. They're not all that powerful. I mean, we looked at this before. I can do this. Let's actually do this now. Okay, so lever there. That's running. I can measure it. Yeah, so that's fine. And we looked at this before. Actually, I want to try something. I'm going to take this heat vent out, measure its temperature a little bit. Yeah, hull heat is going up. So I was confused about this before. We're going to turn this off. Check the heat. Okay, still 28. I was confused about this before because, wait, what was I confused about? I don't remember what I was saying, but I want to see if I can take the uranium cell out. Oh, yes, I remember. So I can probably turn this back on. Nope. Okay, with no uranium in there, it'll do nothing. Right, so, yeah, the thing I was confused about before was that heat vents dissipate heat from themselves, but they don't dissipate heat from the reactor itself. Oh boy, we just wasted a little bit of that uranium cell. Oh well. So there are other components you can craft to put in here. Right, so the reason this works is because the uranium cell will heat up adjacent components. I hear burning. I guess there's just blazes down below. Will heat up adjacent components. If the components dissipate heat from themselves, it's just gone. But if they don't dissipate it, it goes into the reactor hull. And the basic heat vent here, this is the cheapest one, it only can dissipate heat from itself, not from the reactor hull itself. But there are other items we can craft. Right, so that heat is just going to stay there until it goes somewhere. I want to see if I can craft a... First, let's craft a reactor heat vent. Reactor heat vent. So 2 dense copper plates and a heat vent. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I'm sure I have some iron bars around here. Yep. And 2 dense copper plates. We only have 1 left, so let's get some more copper compressing. Oh boy, I want to compress a lot because I want to do some playing with nuclear reactors today. We're not going to get a proper nuclear reactor set up quite... Oh, look at that. Cool. Okay, let's just get a few more compressing. Not going to get this fully set up yet because I haven't completed my homework with the reactor planning. But we're going to play with a few things and get prepared for it a little bit. So here's a reactor heat vent. This dissipates heat from the reactor hull, but not from anything else. So I want to see if I can just put this in here by itself, with nothing else, and see if it will decrease the heat in this thing. So, oh! It does it all on its own. I don't even have to turn it on. Ha! Okay, that's pretty interesting. That I did not expect. Okay, now let's see if that's enough to dissipate the heat that this generates. Probably is. Oh yeah, okay. So we could use a reactor heat vent or a regular heat vent. But anyway, let's see, what else did I want to test? I had a list of things. Okay, so the other one's not easy to test. So my worry with this thing, I'm pretty sure I have this reinforced adequately, so if the reactor exploded, nothing would... The explosion wouldn't really escape, because I have plenty of what is this stuff called? I actually forgot. That's reinforced... Oh yeah, reinforced stone. That's what it's called. Plenty of reinforced stone here. 2 layers in all of my testing seem to be enough, even though the wiki said 3. I think it's incorrect. My worry, though, is that it would kill my villagers here, because they're not too far away from that, because explosions will still damage entities, including players, and other NPCs, through solid blocks, even if they don't do any block damage. So... I'm worried that if this does melt down, that all those guys would die. So I'd like to do a little bit of testing in creative mode and see if I have a reactor at this position and entities at that position, do they get radiation poisoning? Because you get a debuff after the explosion goes off. It's kind of like Wither. It just kills you slowly. But anyway, okay, so what I want to do here is I'd like to craft the components we can use and talk about them a little bit. We're not going to put together, an actual nuclear power setup, but yeah, let's get the components together and talk about them. So there are various types of heat vent. Those are pretty important. Okay, so we already know about these 2. The advanced, right, so the overclocked heat vent is sort of a more advanced reactor heat vent. In a way, there's a little more to it. The advanced heat vent is a better version of the heat vent. That's just, okay, so it costs 2 heat vents, a diamond, some of those. So this just, let's see, this one dissipates 5 heat, I think, from itself. This one dissipates 12? I might be making those numbers up, but that's what I remember from the what do you call it? I forget exactly how much a single uranium cell generates, but let's just build... let's just build one of those. Give me all of these and more of these. I'm sure I'm going to need them very shortly. And I have refined iron on me. Good. So we're going to make... Okay, I assume... Okay, reactor heat vent. Heat vent. Okay, so we need 3 more heat vents to make all of these. 2 gold ingots, no problem. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they're the... Oh, they don't stack, of course. Yeah, they wouldn't. And I did not get a diamond. I need one of those. I was looking at that first chest for diamonds, but now I have sort of like ingots here and other non-ingot ore things over here, basically. And raw ores, including this one native iron cluster I got. I'm wondering if I put this in a... oh, what the heck is that thing called? Infernal Furnace? Is that the name of it? I think that's the name of it. From ThomCraft. I want to see if it gives me a bonus in addition to the 2 iron ingots I should get from it. And if that bonus is better than the pulverizer. So I don't know. Or induction furnace. And this is just other peripherally ore-related things. Dusts, nuggets. Anyway, we're not talking about chest organization here. We are building some reactor components. So, yeah, like this. So this will give us a, what's it called? Advanced heat vent. So it's, yeah, this works exactly like this, just better. And we want another reactor heat vent. Was that like this? Yes. And give that some gold for an overclocked one. This one will pull 32 heat from the reactor hull to itself and dissipate 20 heat. So together with this, if I got the number right and it's 12, I feel like I got that wrong, but okay, suppose this does dissipate 12 heat from itself. No, that's not true. I could put these next to each other, but it still wouldn't work. This one would overheat. When a component heats up, I think it's like durability on itself, so it, maybe we can see it here. Yeah, I'm gonna risk doing this a little bit. So we'll put this in here. As long as we have our thermometer and monitor the heat of this thing, we should be safe enough to play with dangerous stuff. Oh, right, because we're not generating enough heat to to do that. Okay, so we need to generate more heat for that. Okay, there are plenty of ways we can do that. So those are the vents. Those are how you dissipate heat. So those are important. There are also heat exchangers. Don't type that. Those are for moving heat around. So, like I was talking about, with the overclocked heat vent, it'll pull 32 heat from the reactor hull to itself and dissipate 20 of that. But you need to dissipate more, and it won't move the heat from itself to adjacent components or anything. So that's what the heat exchanger is for. The heat exchanger will balance the heat between components adjacent to itself. So basically, like if I would, let's build one of these. I'll demonstrate. Electronic circuit, dense copper plate, tin ingots. Okay. And yeah, electronic circuit. Didn't I build a whole bunch of electronic circuits a while ago? Where did I put those? There we go. That's not a whole bunch, but it's some. Let's get some more of these copper plates going, because man, wish I could stack more of these into the compressor. So, right. Let's put this down here. I still can't demonstrate exactly what it does, but I'll find a way to do that in a moment. So we put this here. Right. So I think this is right. This will pull 32 heat from the hull to itself. Oh, actually... Well, no, that's fine. Pull 32 heat from the hull to itself. Dissipate 20 of it, so there's 12 left over. This will exchange those 12 heat between these two components, so that this one can dissipate the heat from here. I hope I'm getting this information right, because I'm doing it all based off of memory, and this is from just studying the stuff a little bit. I don't know if I'm exactly getting this right. So we have... oh boy, this one I think pulls heat from the hull to adjacent components. Yeah, that seems right. This one, okay, well, you know what? Let's hold off on those. Those move heat around in various ways. So other stuff. The coolant cells can be used in the reactor that are just basically sort of they're a sink for heat. They'll just hold it, and you can dissipate it from them with fans and things, vents, that is. I'm not entirely clear on how those work. There's also these condensator things, which are like non-reusable coolant cells that dissipate more heat or hold more heat or something. And let's see, there's a couple of more things. Okay, here we go. So a neutron reflector. Yeah, let's build one of these. Okay, so 4 tin dust, dense copper plate, 4 coal dust. Do I have any coal dust? If I did, would it be in here? No. Here? No. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, and we need some tin dust. We'll just pulverize or macerate. Let's go with pulverize. That's going to put it in here. Don't do that, please. So the neutron reflector is kind of complicated. In short, it lets you get more energy out of a uranium cell than it would produce on its own. That's the simplest way to explain it. What was in the middle? I remember the edges. Okay, dense copper plate, of course. Yeah, lots of copper for working with nuclear reactors. So I feel like I did that wrong. It's like this, isn't it? Okay, there's a neutron reflector. So let's see how much heat we can generate with that next to... Actually, let's also see how much EU we generate. With that next to... Charge up a wrench since we can. Next to the uranium cell. Because I want to demonstrate some stuff with higher heat. The thick neutron... Oops, that's my rock crusher. That's not my reactor. The thick neutron reflector just works exactly like the neutron reflector. It just lasts 4 times as long, and it's made with 4 of them. So there's not that much benefit to that unless you need this component to last 4 times as long for some reason. This has exactly as much durability as a uranium cell does, so it'll last through 1 full life cycle. But if I had 1 uranium cell and 1 here and 1 here, then they'd both be reflecting off of it, and it would run out of durability in half the time. But anyway, so without that, I believe this is stable, and yeah, okay, so... Oh, hello. No power at all. Okay, so I think we need something to charge up. Let's see if I have any spare, bat boxes, or... no, I don't. I could pick up one of my MFSUs. Oh, what's the best way to do this? Because I want to put some power somewhere so I can measure how much is coming out of the reactor, but I guess we won't. But anyway, let's just work with heat a little bit. So this is right, advanced. Let's put a basic heat vent next to that and see what this does. 0, 0, 0, 0. Still 0. Okay, so that's doing a good job. Oh, but this thing's durability is going down. Oh, and it went back up. Okay, so that's telling me it's heat, basically. So yeah, durability of this is how close it is to melting. Okay. So, oh, wait a minute. Haha, I didn't put the reflector in. Let's try that again. No, okay, but these things, yeah, you can see these things are slowly... Well, no, they're not getting closer to meltdown. Okay. But if I put this here, say... Yeah, that can't dissipate heat fast enough, so this is going to melt down before the uranium cell is done with what it's doing. I know we're kind of wasting our uranium because this power is going nowhere, but this is only a single cell. I'm going to replace this with dual or quad uranium cells. Let's build some of those just for fun. It does feel like kind of a shame to do all this talking about this and not actually be setting up a nuclear reactor. You know what I'm trying to say this episode, but I don't know. Okay, so... Oh, hi, Wisp. You can't get into my house, right? Probably. So let's make some uranium cells. Just going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 8. 4. So we compress these. Lots of compressor usage for this. And we need some cells. So I just want to make a quad uranium cell. Come on, come on. Okay. So we'll make 4 uranium cells from this. I'm sure they won't stack. Yep. And we can put them together. So this will produce actually more than twice as much power as a normal uranium cell. I forget exactly how much it is, but it's kind of complicated how it works. Okay, so there's 2 dual uranium cells. Here's a quad uranium cell. So now we can really get some heat going. And yeah, show some of the stuff that does. I don't want to explode this thing this episode, but ooh yeah, this is gonna do some stuff. I don't think this will melt down. Let's be careful. Okay, that thing's durability is going down. It's whoa! Let's turn that off. Look at it go. Okay, so if I just stick this in here, I think it'll do its thing even if that's not on. It looked like, oh yeah. Okay, just leave it idle and that'll dissipate it. Okay, so that answers that. So one of the things we could do is we could have like a bunch of uranium cells in here, not worry too much about heat, just run this for a finite length of time, then turn it off and let it cool down. Apparently that's how people do their nuclear reactors a lot, because you can't get all that much power out of a perfectly stable one. I've found, like, I've been playing around in the planner looking for stable ways to do it. I think the highest output stable one I could get was like 240 EU per tick, something like that. I imagine there are higher efficiency designs that could do it, but then that this entire thing is filled up with cooling components. It's going to cost me like 5 billion dense copper plates, so that'd be pretty crazy. But we could just stack up a bunch of quad uranium cells in here. This would be a bad idea, but we could do it. Turn this on, let it heat up a bit, and output a huge amount of power. Turn it off, and just let it cool off with the reactor heat vents. Is something we could do, but we will see. I'll plan that out a little better, and we'll look at that in more detail later. Anyway, we've spent half an episode talking about, oh wow, almost a whole episode talking about nuclear power. Oh man. Okay, so let's do some other stuff quickly. I'd like to play with the Tesla coil. We talked about it before. Yeah, I guess this would be my nuclear reactor chest. This is sort of my industrial craft chest. Yeah, we talked about the Tesla coil a little bit before, tried to use it, it blew up, and we didn't come back and try it again with a different setup. Why did I took that out of the induction smelter, that's right. So I'd just like to play with it a little bit, just see what it can do exactly. So I'm going to hook it into low voltage and see if that does the trick. If it doesn't, we'll try medium voltage, and yes, I'm going to test it on myself. It'll probably kill me, but that's okay. I have 12 levels. No great loss there. I have an experienced grinder up there, so that's no problem. So Tesla coil. We're going to put this right. It did no block damage at all when it exploded. So hooking into low voltage here is going to be a trick. I think we can do it though. Yeah, this will work. Just tear up our floor a bit. So I'll put this here, and we're gonna, okay, I don't know if you give it a redstone signal to enable it or disable it, or if you even can do that, but we're gonna set up a lever, because ideally I'd like to be able to remotely turn it off, because I think it deals a lot of damage to anything around it. What am I looking for? Redstone, yeah. So here's some redstone. Hopefully the range isn't so big that I can't do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'll do. Okay. So there's that. Now we need a wire going to it. So let's see what any valuables I want to put away first. Let's put away a few. Oh. Hi bees. What are you doing in there? I'll just put away all of my stuff. I don't need anything on me for this. And if I die, then that's where all my stuff is. Now, I don't have any armor for protection, so if I take damage from this, it'll... Oh, man, I'm slow. It'll do the full damage, but let's try it. See if this kills us. Oh, it's doing something. Okay, so I guess it charged up. Do something. Hurt me. Oh, that's a weird thing. If you take off the boots of the Traveler without putting on another pair of boots, there's a bug where you can still walk up blocks like this. They don't speed you up, but as soon as you put on another pair of blocks, you can no longer do pair of boots. You can no longer do that. But let's turn this on. Okay, no visible change. Am I going to die? Yes! Oh, wow! One-shotted. Okay. Well, that was fun. Okay. So I'm going to play with fire a little bit more here. How close can I get before it does that? So I'm going to stand here for a moment. It took a bit. Let's watch this. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, so right... Now, where was that? That was like 4 or 5 blocks away? Okay. So cool, that does a huge amount of damage. Let's put on armor and see if it still kills us. Armor. What armor do I want? You know what? Let's not wear that armor. Let's wear, like, normal armor. Let's wear gold armor. Haha. No. Gold armor's stupid. That's fine. Bronze and steel, apparently. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be great for protecting me from electricity. Okay, so right here. Nothing. Right here. Oh, okay. 5.5 hearts. So armor works on it. Okay, cool. So that's a Tesla coil. Yeah, we can maybe use that for killing mobs if I don't want to take up a bunch of space with a fall trap or something like that. So yeah, I just wanted to see what that actually does since we didn't play with it properly before. Oh, what all do I need here? Let's just get everything back. So I want to unwire this first. Pick those things up since I dropped them when I died. And yeah, we'll clean up that mess later. So what else do we have here? Yeah, we can do a little bit of thumb crafting a bit later, but Zachary Rodriguez, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, I'm not entirely sure, has pointed out in the comments that apparently you can plant, you can in fact plant flowers with crops, but you have to have 4 of them on you to do so. So let's try that and see if that's true. I also forgot to try mushrooms last time. Maybe you also need 4 of them in your hand. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, because like I said before, I know very little about these things, but I would be interested in learning how they work. So there's some mushrooms. I'm going to make a few more crops here. Oh, well, what if I had wood? For some reason, I don't feel like using my fancy wood on this. Just use them. Oh, wait. No. I'd have to... Okay, well... Yeah, we'll just reuse existing spaces for that. Break some pumpkins or something. Because I did take this one down. So let's try the flowers. Oh, look at that! Okay, cool. So just plant 4 at a time. So can I... Okay, I see. So you pick them for the dye. And then they grow back like... Okay, that's very cool. All right. So let's break a couple of these pumpkins, and let's try mushrooms. Okay, mushrooms just don't work at all. That's unfortunate. Red mushrooms, I assume, are no different. Yeah. All right, so can't grow mushrooms like that. Roses, yep, of course they work. I'll get red dye from this. 2 of them. Nice. Oh, that's what cocoa beans look like. Cool. They're cocoa bean plants, I guess. Let's harvest these nether warts. Okay, they go down like that. Cool. Yeah, these were the melons I tried to harvest before. They gave me nothing. Let's try it again. Yeah, I got a melon block and some slices. That's nice. That's very nice. Okay. So I said before that it's really hard to get a handle on how breeding between different crops works. And how Weedex works, but I'd like to, I want to do some science with this. Like, I'll set up a whole bunch of these with like a bunch of the same crops adjacent to empty spaces. I'll put different amounts of Weedex on them, and yeah, we'll get a little test set up like that. Label them so I can remember what I was doing with them, and maybe we'll figure out the mechanics that way. So I'd like a much larger flat space than I have here. Are there any convenient ones around? Ugh, super loud here. This isn't... Yeah, it looks like there's nothing great. I don't know why this tree is here. I guess it was... Yeah, that's right. It was reproducing jungle saplings. Haven't gotten any farther with arboriculture. These have just been sitting there. But anyway... So I don't think we'll do that this episode. I feel like I'm talking about a lot of stuff we will be doing and not actually doing much, but what else can I do? So, to cap off the episode, let's play with some Thaumcraft stuff. We'll only be able to do a little bit. Yeah, I had had quite a fail last episode. I forgot to start my stopwatch for the first 10 minutes of video, and yeah, said to myself during a break, okay, so this is going to be off by 10 minutes, got to remember that, and then promptly forgot. Later in the episode, you hear me say, we still have plenty of time, and my stopwatch is telling me, would have told me that I'd already been recording for way too long. So I would like to play with these crystal clusters, and see if, I want to see if these do anything on their own. Goggles are revealing. Tell me $3.99 right here. So if I just place one of these here, seems like a fine spot. Okay, there's a crystal cluster. I want to see if I can detect my aura changing at all. I've heard these are extremely slow, like 1 vis per 5 minutes. So that's not very good. But I'm just going to leave this here, do some other stuff. Maybe, yeah, we'll probably spend 5 more minutes on this. And then we'll see if the aura goes up to like 400, because it says it can overcharge the nodes. So even though this is at $3.99 out of $3.99 already, it should be able to go up higher. But I suspect there's something more I need to know about placement and use the different types of crystal clusters in some pattern to get it to actually work. But I don't know. I'll leave this here for now and see if it does anything. But let's take a look at our book. See what kind of stuff we've researched but not actually played with. Okay, so we know Elementum, we know Niter, we did all that, was there anything here we didn't do? No, not really. Thaumium. Okay, did all the wands, did all the tools. We have not made an infernal furnace. Okay, let's make that and smelt our, what do you call it? What do you call it? Native ore cluster with it. Ooh, look at all these plant materials I have. That's okay. Oh, yeah, no, that's not active. Felt like I was going over a tripwire and was about to die there or something. It's just redstone. What am I looking for here? Obsidian. So we need some obsidian, some nether brick, and some iron bars. I feel like lots of stuff is using iron bars lately. Where are my iron bars? Did I use them all? Looking in our chest, they're in here. And a lava bucket. Lava bucket. And we can make an infernal furnace. So let's just build this thing out here somewhere. It's kind of nethery. Let's build it near the nether portal. Hi, Wisp. No, that's a node. I've made that mistake before. Not a wisp. Really looks like a wisp from here. But anyway, I'm just going to build the infernal furnace right here. So, it is built like... Alright, so obsidian on the bottom like that. Nether brick, lava source block, iron bars, obsidian, empty space. Okay, I think I got that. So nether bricks like this. And obsidian like this. And iron bars right here. Lava source block. And then we just give it a tap with the wand. And it's an infernal furnace. Huh, I tried to tap that and it didn't work, so I guess I had to hit the obsidian. So there's a... actually, heck, let's try this. It's fun. I think I'll get a blaze if I do this. Oh yeah. Hi, Blaze. So this would be a way to get blazes in the overworld easily, although it would cost you vis because you have to wave your wand to get it to fully form. That was another brick, so here we go. But yeah, let's do this again and actually... Huh? Hello? Hello? Oh, it consumed the lava. Haha! That's a good reason, okay. Let's get some more lava, and we'll toss our native iron cluster in there and see what we get out. I suspect just 2 ingots, but it says it sometimes gives you a bonus. I've heard those bonuses come in the form of nuggets, so I don't know. Okay, that's a wisp. Yeah, this thing also generates flux. Well, it's not going to right now, but now it will. So I don't know if there's a way to control that, or if it does it continuously, or only when you smelt something with it. Now, I want to try something. If I jump in here... Oh yeah, that still works like lava. Just had to check. Stop that. I want to smelt some more. My aim is terrible today. Wow. 1, 2. Beautiful. Give me your essence. Where is your essence? There's your experience. Should have dropped essence too. There we go. Right, let's smelt this thing. I'll take this, and you just toss it in the top. And it spits out the front your results, I think. There it goes. Okay, I got some experience, and there's 2 iron ingots. All right. So that's okay. Not super amazing. It's a little bit slow, and yeah, generates flux. I'm not super fond of this thing, but I don't know. We have it around now. I'm actually just going to leave it here. It might generate some wisps, but we're going to leave it for now. So let's see if anything... Oh, well, I can't see if anything's happened with our aura because I've been using it. So, all right, that's not something we can really test at the moment. Let's try maybe one more thing or 2 more things and call it quits. I'd like to try... What do I want to try? We could do Arcane Bellows or Arcane Levitator. Levitator sounds more fun. So Earth Shard, Air Shard, Niter. Oh boy, this will be fun. Okay, Earth Shard. Oh, inventory full. Okay, one moment. All right, let's see if I've counted this all out right. So we need to make some Niter, which is oh boy, what's Niter again? It is 4 Ignis, 4 Potentia, 6 Lux. So charcoal and torches. And here's 1 Niter. And the Alembic got some stuff in it. Let's pull it out. I can't. Okay, so with only 2 lignum, so I guess it's got to be 8 at a time. All right, so that'll just stay there, and I guess everything else, okay. All right, I'm going to spill that. So I shift right-click this. It didn't go in the cauldron, it just got spilled out into the flux. Because this one's going to generate some more excess... nope, don't stand to that. Excess stuff. So we need 8 Solum, 8 Machina, 8 Motus, and 8 Volito for the Arcane Levitator. But we also need some Arcane Wood. I had 3 left, but let's just do this again. Arcane Wood block. So there's the recipe. And I think we have all of our aspects in there correctly. Wish I could shift-click that. Well, no, of course you can't. Yeah, Arcane Levitator. Cool. So I'm just going to plunk this down without knowing anything at all about it. Oh, I'm flying! Oh, I'm flying! I'm not using my jetpack. Ha! Cool. Okay, that's pretty neat. Since we have so many good ways to fly around, that might not be super useful, but can you use it on mobs? Ooh, this will be fun. I assume you can just... Is it wood? It's wood. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this. Hey guys, jump up here, would ya? Oh, look at him go! That's awesome. Now that he's up there, he can. Oh, went through the ceiling. Oh no, he's taking damage. Don't die. Don't die. Okay, you're good. Okay, cool. So that's a way we can move mobs vertically, and oh, I hear it works on items too. That's a lie. It does not. Does not work on items. Okay, so that's that. Huh. All right, cool. So that moves entities up and down, or I guess just up. I think you can place it like this to move stuff down. I don't know how that... Well, there's gravity pushing you down, so I don't know how that really affects things. But anyway... right, let's drain this. This is lignum still, again. So we got some essential lignum here. I don't know what we'd ever use that for, but it'll probably come in handy someday. So that's probably about all the time we have for today, because I don't want to accidentally go for almost an hour again. Is there anything else super quick we can try? Okay, well, I'm going to craft these two things. I think we can test them out super quick. Let's just look at the recipes briefly. So trapdoor, arcane wood, modus, animus vacuus, bellows, wood. Okay, cool. So I'm going to craft those things. All right, here's our arcane bellows. Oh, no it's not. Hang on. I should have been doing this the whole time. I completely forgot about these. So let's see how much of a discount that gets us. That was 48, now it's 45. Okay, well that's something. Now I want to try these with the crucible. Keep calling it a cauldron, I noticed. Pull that out. This is Imperito. Yep, didn't use that. Okay. Don't tear through the marble this time. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I can put it on there. That's making noise. Interesting. Okay, let's see how much quicker this boils. 1, 2, 3. A little less than 3 seconds it looked like. That's cool. That's definitely quicker. Now we need these things for the hungry chest. And it's like this. Okay, so there's a hungry chest. Now I assume this is just, place it down. Looks like a chest. I can put stuff in it. Let's try tossing a water bottle at it. That's awesome. Oh, that's amazing. I love it. What's its range like? If I put something here, it can't get it, so it has to actually touch the chest. I assume it can get it from the back. Oh, yeah. That's fantastic. Okay, so that's the hungry chest. So we can use that if we need like a more compact obsidian pipe container. So another thing I'm going to try with this is see if it works on our various furnaces. There we go. So I will put this next to this iron furnace here. Ooh, doesn't even attach. Okay, so that's a no. Alloy furnace? No. Soulforge? No. Let's make a regular furnace and make sure it actually attaches to that, just to see if it works at all. If I'm doing something wrong. Furnace. And okay, yeah, it's got to be a regular furnace. Okay, so that is not useful to us because we don't use any of these. So we'll just use it for the crucible. Although I guess the problem is if I put it on the crucible, I can't use alembics on that side of it. So that might be a problem. Yeah, I don't know. But we have it here. The Thaumonomicon also said that more uses may reveal themselves as time goes on. So it'll probably be used as a component in some future recipe. But anyway, I think that's going to have to do it for today. I spent a lot of time talking about nuclear power. We'll probably do something more substantial with that next episode. I'll do my research, come up with a design that I want to use, and then we will use it to produce some Yuya matter, I guess. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next episode.